Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Yay! We're back. And behind me is my rubber tree farm, or my rubber farm. And I got it all done now. It is all automated, or sort of, I guess semi-automated. It's not fully automated because I haven't really delved into forestry, which with forestry you'd actually be able to make it all make it like grow the trees and then take the rubber out. But what I did was I added obsidian pipes underneath and then iron pipes underneath that, and as you can see an ender chest right underneath there. Can't open it here, I don't think. But yeah, so there's an ender chest underneath there that sends it back to the house. So all you have to do is go through all this, hit each log with my tap, and then it falls down, or I grab some and then I just throw it out into the obsidian pipes. And we'll go back to the house to check it out. Whoa. And then we have in here what comes in here and then gets put into the extractors, made into rubber, and then gets put back into that chest. So everything is working nicely there. Now we're starting to get some rubber coming in. This episode I was going to start on the forestry mod. I was going to start making carpenter and beealizer and start breeding bees. Just get that all started, start playing around with that. But I realized that there was a lot of stuff around the house that I wanted to show you guys, like that rubber farm. And so yeah, the bees are gonna have to wait probably until Friday, because on Wednesday I'm going to release part 2 of our boss fight with Cthulhu, Proxy, Vert, and, well, the boss fight was with Billy as well, or Nexus, but he was not in part 2. And in part 2 we go to a Minotaur maze and explore that up. So yes, so since the last episode I've been playing around in the Twilight Forest. I was trying to find a dark tower, which is a tower made up of this wood. Obviously I found one. I started taking one down and got a bit of wood. Not too much yet, just a few stacks, 10 stacks or so of wood total. And found a couple more hydras. So I have 2 more hydra trophies and a lot of hydra chops, which these things are really awesome. They they fill up your hunger bar fully and give you like a little bit of regen, which is really cool. And let's see, I found all of this stuff in the dark tower as well. There's all this like work in progress stuff, like a Carmony reactor, gas trap, borer essence. So I don't know what that stuff is, but I found it. And I also got these little things. These things are kind of interesting. Let's see, get a lever. These things, when powered, will actually like make a bridge. So, or make a structure. So if I power it, it'll make a bridge all the way over to that window. And then I can walk across it, and then after a while it will start disappearing. And the neat thing about this thing is actually the direction that the bridge goes and like how far it goes depends on what side of the block you're on. Like I can make a spiral by doing, gotta turn it on, by doing this, and then just keep going around. And then it only goes so far, but it's kind of just it's a weird little weird little toy that I found. Let's see, I don't have my chainsaw. I don't know if it'll give it back if I don't use a chainsaw, so I better use that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of cool things to actually use this for. Yeah, and I got 5 of them right now, and I know there's quite a few that I didn't grab. It would be cool. I know in vanilla I'm making my tree houses, and it'd be cool to make it in FTB, first of all, because I have jetpacks and be able to fly around from one tree house to the other, or be able to fly up to the tree house. But it'd be cool to have those as well, so you could like use those to get from one treehouse to the other. But I'm not doing that in FTV, so that doesn't really help. Let's see. The next thing, let's go check out my UU matter setup. It's maybe a little bit different than the last time you guys saw. I worked on it a bit. Right now, I no longer have barrels feeding into it, which I think I had last time. I think I had 1 barrel feeding into it, because I don't have very much cobble in barrels anymore. I just have that, and then like maybe a barrel up in the storage room. So I added more igneous extruders, which again, these just create cobblestone. They're like cobblestone generators, and then it's all feeding into the recycler, and I put 9 overclockers into the recycler, which apparently is the most that you can put in there. If you put 1 more in there, it will just stop working altogether, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, and this thing is keeping full of scrap, and I have constant power to it with my 32 low voltage solar arrays that I have outside. And if this thing ever, if these ever produce too much cobblestone, then it'll send it into this ender chest, which will bring it over here and put it into a barrel. And if the recycler ever produces too much scrap, ever fills this thing up, then it will send it to a void pipe and destroy it. But I don't usually have that problem. But yeah, this thing is working pretty smoothly, and I'm getting up to almost a full barrel, a full regular barrel of UU matter. So I should have plenty right now to make the quantum armor. I'll have to do that sometime soon. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear me over this loud banging noise. Sounds like there's a bunch of villagers around or something, but that is not the case. Wogs decided to get back at me for placing 3 cicadas around his house, hidden so that he couldn't find them. And I think he's gone a little overboard. This is a clock going super fast, opening and closing a door, surrounded in warded glass, which I cannot break. Only Wogs can break, so I can't even get rid of this prank. Except he did seem to be nice enough to leave me a little hole here, so he's not all bad. I guess I can forgive Wogs for this one. Oh, that was annoying. Can we pick it up? No, no. Wait. Let's push it to us. There we go. Alright. What is that? Yeah, it's a timer. Might actually need one of those. That's not all he did either. He actually, this used to be a hole where this cobblestone was. And he stuck a zombie spawner up here. Also covered in warded glass so that I couldn't, break it. But I could put torches there, so stop them from spawning. In fact, I should put a few more down here just to make sure. So yeah, Wogs, you got me. Hilarious. One thing I want to make in this episode, I want a new toy, because I haven't had a new toy in a while. And so I want to make one of these mining lasers. These things look pretty cool. It's basically a gun that you can mine with. You can mine stuff from far away. And they're also pretty good at tearing down even difficult or even like hard blocks that'll take a while to break by hand. So I think we'll build one of these today. So let me get all these components made. You need some advanced alloys, which is the mixed metal ingot in a compressor, and advanced circuit, and a couple of energy crystals, so shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so I got my last components here. Got my mining laser. Let's go give it a quick charge. That'll be enough. And then let's try it out. And the reason why that's enough is because I have my advanced nano chest plate on, and so that will charge it automatically. I just need a little bit of charge so that I can use it. So I think we'll try it out here. I figured out what I want. Oh, there's a wisp. Is it a good wisp? Kind of looks like a good wisp. Oh yeah, he's alright. It's just the purple ones that you really have to watch out for. But yeah, I figured out what I wanted to do out here. I'm going to make this my bee area, my bee breeding area. And I'll probably have like a room inside the rock, or inside the wall over there, for all of my machines, my centrifuge and carpenter, and all my, or at least some of my forestry stuff. And then I'll have my apiaries in here. So I'm going to have to do some terraforming in here to kind of add more space. It's a little claustrophobic right now. So let's try this out. Boom. Wow. So what did that... Oh. So I know there's different modes. This way, or this mode takes out a few blocks there. I wonder if it will... If you shoot it point blank. Oh no, that goes for a while. Holy cow. Okay, so that's powerful. Whoa. That was weird. Like skipped. Hit those and then I like jumped up and hit those. Alright, but I'm pretty sure that there's a way to like switch the mode on here. I'm not exactly sure though. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there's only one mode. Let me go look it up real quick. Okay, I figured it out, or read it on the wiki. You have to hold down your mode switch key. The default is M, but I changed mine to Q for my jetpack, because that switches the hover mode on and off. And then, so you have to hold that down and then right click. So now it's low focus, which is just one little laser. It just takes out one block at a time. So that's good for precision work. Just take out those blocks. Next one, low rate or long range. So that will go long range, I guess. And holy cow. Wonder if that will like eat through a lot of rock or a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, quite a bit. Gotta be careful here. I'm gonna have to fix a lot when I'm done playing around. Holy cow, that went flying. Yeah, that stuff is dangerous. There's gonna be a lot of little holes in there. Probably should have went down into my mine, although I actually blocked the entrance to my mine right now because I don't use it anymore. My main way of getting resources now is either quarry or caving, and both work quite well on their own. So let's check out the next one, horizontal. So I think this one, it won't fire up, it will only fire horizontal. And I've heard that there's, or I read that there's sometimes problem with that. Holy crap. What the heck just happened? That was weird. I don't know how I did that. That was weird. So let's try the next one. Superheat. I think this one actually smelts the item. Yeah, so you get back stone instead of cobblestone. Let's see, is there anything else I can smelt around here? I don't see anything. Dang. Need some iron. Alright, and then we also have scatter. So let's try this over here. Boom. Holy crap. Ugh. This is not good. I'm leaving this place a mess. Ooh, some amber in there. Whoa, holy crap. That is dangerous. That is quite dangerous. Oh, I'm just making a mess of this place. I didn't want to do all this. Oh well. Just more work later. So what else do we got? Explosive. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. Boom! Holy cow. Oh, this thing is really fun to use, I must say. Really fun. It's just have to be a little bit more careful with it. But one thing I'm hoping is that this thing tears through maze stone pretty nicely, because that stuff is really hard to break with a pick. It's interesting stuff because it does break when it's exploded, but it's harder to break than obsidian by using a pick. So why can't I pick you up? But yeah, so I'm hoping that I can tear down mazes pretty easily with this thing. And also hopefully I can kind of terraform this area using the low focus, definitely, so that I can have a little bit more precision. Although it only works at low range, so I'm not sure if that will actually work. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out, I guess. Oh, lots of destruction. So I think that's enough for today. Got my sweet mining laser. Wow, that just like came out of my face. That looks weird. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And goodbye, peoples.